Imagine waking up and it's 2026 and you decide to start a YouTube channel from zero. But you know what? After this video, you're not empty-handed. You have the holy grail. Every lesson, every mistake, every hack that I've used in the last 16 years will be in your back pocket. That's the future I wish I had, and that's what I'm giving to you today. I'm going to share with you 10 specific things I would do differently if I was starting a channel in 2026. Some of these things most people don't even talk about, but it actually makes a huge difference. And all these 10 things, if I had known them or if I'd had access to them back in 2009 when I first started YouTube, right now I would have been rivaling Mr. Beast. Okay, maybe not that huge, but I definitely would have been like a baby beast. So let me show you everything I can so you can create a successful YouTube channel. And if you have a new channel, if you're starting a new channel, or you're thinking about starting a new channel, this video is for you. So let's dive in. When I created a YouTube channel in 2006, I wasn't planning on making videos and I didn't have any kind of plan or channel name in mind. When it started, it was a free-for-all. There were just videos of a whole bunch of pirated TV shows and movies. So I just randomly created a name called Aussie78. So the reason I mentioned this is because before you do anything, you want to think of a channel name that is going to stick with you until maybe 10, 20 years down the line. This is what you'll be known as. I'd pick one that's memorable, easy to spell, and kind of connected to your niche. So Beefcake-1997 might not be the best channel name if you're going to be doing like a channel on Bible studies. Besides just choosing the name, I would first do some research. I would check to see if it's already taken on YouTube and other social media platforms like Instagram and X, and also to see if there's a domain name like a .com that's still available for that channel name. Also, if your channel name has a Gmail account available, that would work as well. For example, I have a website called ghostyourjob.com. There was a Gmail available and there was a .com available as well. And I was also able to make a YouTube for Ghost Your Job as well. Your channel will probably do much better if you have like a unique or memorable or catchy logo. And when I was making my channel previously, there was no AI, so sometimes you would just design it yourself or you would even pay people to design a logo for you. But now with so many different tools and AI, you can do it all yourself. For example, my logos, I create all of them on Canva. So one of the mistakes I made was I did multiple themes in a row. Sometimes I'd do a movie review, sometimes I'd talk about people in my neighborhood, other times I'd make videos about traveling across Japan or teaching English. There was so much random topics on my channel. But on the opposite side, some people get too narrow. All they do is make videos about the one same topic over and over again. And if I had to do it over again, if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably choose between niching down very specifically, so doing the same topic over and over again. So for example, if I was into arts and crafts, I might start making videos about knitting. Then I might also make some videos about scrapbooking because it's different but still part of the arts and crafts umbrella. Then I might do some videos on painting. And although these things are very different, as long as you introduce them slowly and separately, most people understand that you're an arts and crafts channel, and so will YouTube. And since YouTube knows that you're generally doing these arts and crafts kind of channels, it's mostly going to find viewers that are interested in that topic. And the people who are actually watching your videos and liking your videos are going to enjoy all of them because they're going to know what to expect. And here's one thing that I failed to understand at all. I was always chasing subscribers. Whenever I checked my YouTube analytics or I woke up in the morning to see my YouTube channel, I check how many subscribers I'd gained or lost. And sometimes that's an important thing. For example, if you're trying to make 1,000 subscribers so you can get monetized, in general, it's not a big deal. What is a big deal is the average view duration. The audience retention is far more important than the amount of subscribers you have. So if I had to do it again, I'd focus much more on making my videos the first 30 seconds a lot more exciting than just trying to find ways to get people to subscribe to my channel. Once you start making good videos and people start watching them for longer amounts of time, YouTube will automatically start pushing those videos out and then the subscribers will just naturally come. YouTube pushes videos based on watch time, not subscriber count. If people click your video and within 10 or 20 seconds, they decide that's not for them and they hop off, most likely that video will not get pushed much by YouTube. So I would focus on a lot of value in the first 30 seconds of your video. don't leave it for the end. And not just for the hook, but then for the entire video, you want to make sure that you have good pacing. You want to also have visuals and movements and graphics and pattern interrupts. What's a pattern interrupt? This. Hey guys, look, I'm in a different place and in a different time with my dog Kokoro. That's the end of this pattern interrupt. Bye. Anyway, speaking of retention, here's a retention from one of my old videos. As you can see, this vacuum video has very low retention, and I think the reason is people were searching for the specific product and they didn't want to watch me or talk about me myself. They wanted to get right into the product. And here's one of my more exciting videos. This new Aussie revamp video did well because not only did they see me in the thumbnail, they knew what they were expecting, and they continued to watch because they knew what I was going to talk about. And that high retention definitely helps because YouTube does push out my high retention videos more than my low ones. In 2026, AI will be even powerful than it is today. And if I was starting fresh, I would definitely use AI to my advantage. I'd use it to help me think of ideas, topic ideas, titles, thumbnails, scripting, everything. But the main thing about using AI is you don't want it to overtake your channel, meaning you don't want to be just another robot. And I did try to make a video that was pretty much all AI, but it bombed.
When I graduated university, like many people, I was at a crossroads. I could stay in Canada, follow the predictable path, or I could take a leap. And that leap, for me, was moving to Japan. I wasn't running away from something, I was running towards something.
I quickly learned that I think of the idea, I kind of tell ChatGPT or Claude what I want to have in the video and what my main ideas are, and I ask it to give me like an outline. I take that polished version and then I add in my own words that I would use or experiences or examples from my own life. And AI has definitely kind of sped up and increased my quality of YouTube making. I use it for advice for everything like thumbnails or captions or pretty much anything to do with the YouTube package, all the descriptions and SEO friendly keywords and whatnot. Once I've kind of thought of an idea, I just ask it to create me like a YouTube package, and it does everything for me. AI is here to stay, it's getting stronger, and there's no use in trying to fight it. I'm using it like my personal assistant, an editor, and idea analyzer. This might not sound easy or sexy, but honestly, this is one of the things I should have done more when I started. Rather than just pump out video after video of whatever popped in my head, I should have tested it more. If I'd taken more time to compare things like thumbnails and titles compared to other people or other videos in my genre, I kind of would have been able to kind of see what's working and what's not. And speaking of thumbnails, right now is the perfect time to do testing because YouTube has a new function where it lets you test up to 3 thumbnails. And YouTube will take the 3 thumbnails that you chose and it'll kind of show them to different audiences and pick the one that got the most views. So it's kind of doing the testing for you for free. And along with the thumbnails, I would have tested ideas and videos and seen if there are similar videos like mine out there and what they're doing differently or what they're doing better, and see if I could improve my kind of content as well. So definitely test, test, test. Now this one was recommended to me by a fellow YouTuber who always puts chapters in their YouTube videos. It does sound like a good idea, and I think it will do well for people making videos going forward. They'll be able to see what they are interested in and what they are not interested in. So rather than just clicking off and looking for another video, if they see one of the chapters that they like, they might just skip over and watch that one. And also if there's chapters, people will know the flow, what you're going for, what to expect, and they'll be looking forward to each kind of chapter, because most people when they start a book, they usually want to finish it. When I first started, I didn't even have playlists. I just dumped everything on my main channel there. Main goal is to try to make sure that YouTube suggests your video rather than someone else's. So doing things like creating series or episodes or having playlists or cards or recommending what to watch at the end of the video, all of these things put the power in your hand. You tell the viewers what they should watch next rather than YouTube. So these graphs and figures that YouTube gives is not just for fun or for nerds. YouTube provides a lot of analytics. Retention graphs, CTR or click-through rates, traffic sources, audience demographics, and even when your viewers are online. Honestly, when I first started YouTube, the only real analytic I always looked for was either how many subscribers I gained, how many views I got, or how much money I made. But now I try to take a look at everything that YouTube gives me. I treat all those things like a map, because all the info you need to know about if your channel is on the right path is there. Make sure everything is trending in the right direction. I admit this is one of the things I struggle the hardest with my full-time job, with my dog, with my wife, with my real-world obligations. It's kind of hard to make time for the audience. And all the extra time I do have, I usually spend on my side hustles. And though I do try to reply to every comment I get, I kind of feel like I should be more proactive and interactive. I've thought about doing things like building like a community or like a Discord channel or a newsletter or something like that. Or trying to do polls or post more on my community tab, stuff like that to try to get more feedback from the people who are actually watching my channel, kind of see what they want to see. So in 2026, I'll probably be following my own advice and trying to build more kind of community. And finally, one big mistake I made that a lot of creators miss is that YouTube is not a sprint, it's a marathon. If I was starting in 2026, I definitely start with a lot more planning and preparation ahead of time, meaning I'd have maybe like 5 to 10 videos already set up, ready to go. Rather than just running around day before filming and editing and uploading, I'd kind of have a plan. I'd kind of set everything up and schedule more, maybe even do like batches of video production. Something that's more sustainable so I don't keep burning out. This was definitely my mistake. I've mentioned this in other videos, but a lot of the times I would go crazy and I would just do like 10 or 20 or 30 videos in a row non-stop, just every second or every minute I had free time, just focusing on that until I got totally burned out or I ran out of ideas. I wasn't proactive, so I definitely recommend having a plan. And that would definitely help out with deadlines. It would increase output and decrease stress. So there you go. Those are the 10 things that I would do if I was to start a fresh new channel from zero in 2026. Also, if there's other things I missed that you think would definitely help people start in a new channel for 2026, let everyone know in the comment section. If you like this video, thumbs up and subscribe. It'll help my channel a lot. And if you haven't already seen my last video, make sure you check it out here because it talks about the 5 things that you can fix that's kind of killing your channel. And it shows you how to fix those things as well. Take care and see you next time. Peace.